Hello, this is James. Before we had the harem, we had the lovely Garden of Waifus. Just smelled so sweet and tempting with their free-to-play at-the-card trader availability. Oh, yes. And I cannot wait for Aromage Kanaga, but we're going to bring back the Aromage trio today. Each of the Aromages, they have an effect when you gain LP and an effect when your LP is higher than your opponent's, and that's why we're using LP Boost Alpha. Aromage Jasmine, when your LP is higher, you get an extra normal summon of a plant, and when you gain LP, she lets you draw a card. Rosemary, while your LP is higher, if your plant type attacks, cannot activate monster effects. So you can attack into a Whiz and then activate something like Super Rush Headlong, and Whiz cannot negate. And when you gain LP, Rosemary must cause a face-up monster on the field to change its battle position. And Big Burga, I know it's actually a dude, while your LP is higher, plant-type monsters do piercing damage, and if you gain LP, this card gains 1,000 attack and defense. So this is our win condition. Oh, and of course, Aromage Garden. Aroma Garden. Once per turn, if you control an Aroma monster, you can gain 500 LP. Also, all monsters gain 500 attack and defense, and if an Aroma monster is destroyed by battle or card effect, gain 1,000 LP. We're just going to do 3 of each, because Jasmine is our engine, Rosemary is our intermediate fighter, Big Burga is in most cases our win condition, and Aroma Garden is the only support that's available for Aromages, and it gives you a steady supply of increasing your life points and getting your waifu effects. So for the rest of our back row, we're just gonna, because as elegant and sophisticated as the Aromages are, they are a brawler deck. So we're gonna bring brawler cards like Super Rush Headlong. It's gonna protect our smaller Aromages from big monsters. We're gonna go, oh, this waifu belongs in the garden. 2 Forbidden Chalice against the furries. What's really good is Draining Shield. Draining Shield, if you don't have Draining Shield, you can use Javelin. When an opponent declares an attack, you gain life points, but Draining Shield also blocks an attack. So if you have Rosemary and Draining Shield, you can block 2 attacks. You block the first attack with Draining Shield, and then Rosemary flips the other monster into defense position. Finally, so we're actually going to do 21 cards today, boys. We're doing the honorary 4th Aromage Rose Lover. Banishes cards, special summon plant type, unaffected by trap effects. We don't have a means to discard her, so we're mostly going to use her as a shield, and then trick the opponent into attacking into her, and then we can special a Burga off of her. And for our 21st card, I've been seeing a lot of Floodgate Trap Hole. This is a card that lets you play around Floodgate Trap Hole, or at least still make use of your monster. The Spell Absorbing Life as our 21st card. Flip all face down defense position monsters on the field face up. Flip effects are not activated at this time. Increase your life points by 400 points for each effect monster on the field. So this serves 2 purposes in our Aromage deck. So we have 6 ways to gain life points. Spell Absorbing Life does not necessitate a face down defense position monster on the field, because it increases your life points by 400 points for each effect monster card on the field. So if you just have your Rosemary and you just need a clutch LP gain to defend your board, it can be used that way. It can also be used as a check on Floodgate Trap Hole. If your Jasmine gets floodgated, you can Spell Absorbing Life and you can still get all of your Jasmine effects. Let's save this and assume the battle position. We have somebody from Macau that knows Japanese. Where's Macau? We are playing the Esperoba, and we're going 2nd LP Boost Alpha. LP Boost Alpha. Are you also playing Aromages? No, probably not. Alright, so in this situation, we have to go Jasmine Garden. Once returned, if you gain LP, draw a card. But if you have 2 Jasmines, you can draw 2 cards. Okay, so Burga, yeah, we're gonna do it like this. We're gonna go Aroma Garden, and then we're going to go Jasmine, and then so this is gonna let us get the more life points. We're gonna gain the life points. Yes, and then now we can do the summon condition. Oh, ooh. Oh, okay, regardless, we have to set this. So the Super Rush enables this play. Yeah, that's nice. I like that. Proceed to the battle phase. Come on, no Man-Eater Bug. You know what? Man-Eater Bug, Jasmine, Rosemary actually prevents Man-Eater Bug, just like it prevented the Serene Psychic Witch effect activation. Wonderful. No effects. End the turn. And we have Super Rush for protection. So yeah, Rosemary, a hidden gem. People focus on the draw engine and the big beastie. They forget about the Rosemary preventing the Man-Eater bugs and the psychic searches and all of that manner of nonsense. Okay, so who we get? Who's on deck? Is it Space Time Police? Is this my deck? This is my deck. Okay, no, it's not my deck. It's a Wind-Up Juggler. This card, battle an opponent's monster. Psychokinesis. Onto Aroma Garden. Onto the back row. Okay, yeah, let's pop the back row for wind. Teleport. Still has the normal summon. Yeah, so let's go. Let's put the wind protection on the Rosemary. Because he might still, yeah, he probably still has his normal summon. So that's fine. Yasmin's gonna go to the graveyard. Wind. Because he can destroy with Juggler, and then, you know, anything can destroy Jasmine. So that ensures, that gives us the best chance of having at least one monster for the big Burger play. So now, okay, I believe that Wind-Up Juggler will not actually battle Aromage Rosemary. Armed Axon Kicker. So Super Rush prevents the battle, and then Axon Kicker does things. Okay. Change the battle position of Armored Axon Kicker. I love it. Okay, it's our turn. Let's draw this. Set that. I believe it is now time to go for game. Tribute. For this, and then we're going to go Aroma Garden. Oh, so swole. And then we're going to go our second Aroma Garden. We don't get the extra 1,000, but we get another 500. I think that's game. With the Pierce. Perfect! We have Tanagai something. From Japan, Seto Kaiba. Alright, can we get a chalice? Let's get a chalice for these beatdown furries. LP Boost Alpha. 23 card furries? What's up? What's up with that? Hopefully it's not beatdown hazies because our draining shield doesn't work on them. Okay, sets a card. What is it? It is hazies. Ends the turn. Really want to stop and think. So this is targeting. There might be other stuff, so that's why we're setting it. This. What is it? You can. Once per turn, if you gain LP target. If you gain LP target, so you can't use it for. We can't gain the LP because Jasmine will simply send herself. She'll just trip over her own feet off of the hazy effect. So we're gonna let him search Paratone. Does not search. Chooses not to search. But when you see the the Cerberus. The Cerberus is a threat now, so you have to get it off the field because it is tribute fodder. So no matter what they could potentially search, you always have to pop the Cerberus. Alright, there's a Jasmine. Right, this is looking pretty nice for us right now. We have Yasmin. Yes. What's the best way to do this? Yeah, the best way to do this is to just get a massive Bergamot and keep her there. So we're gonna... Oh, we have to tribute... We have to tribute off the Rosemary. We have to tribute the Rosemary because otherwise she'll force Berga into defense position when we gain the life points. Pop this. Can I get a Super Rush? No, okay, and the Scoop. Yes, that's correct. So Hazy's, they can't get over the 3900 Berga, so they're stuck. We have Synestia from Hong Kong, Gold Rank 1, playing the Yummy Merrick. The Yummy Merrick. There's already a Yummy Bakura, so I can't do that joke anymore. Now we have to do Yummy Merrick. Shadow Game. That's actually works in our favor. Opponent's main phase. So Shadow Game plays Lava Golems. So we can do Jasmine, Rose Lover. Let that get golemed and then tribute for the Bergamot. Because our LP is higher. Almost done. Oh. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah. Good. Alright, so Jasmine's gonna let us get a normal summon of a plant. Ooh, long delay. And the thing is, with these kind of burn decks, you want to go small monsters. Small monsters, because if they get massive morph, well, you know, we don't have to worry about massive morph anymore. But if they do get massive morph, you don't have to worry about the Amazoness Swordsman coming up and smacking you in the butt. You don't have to worry about various kinds of things. So we actually want the Lava Golem. But Rose Lover's not going to overcome a Doom Dog, because Doom Dog is 800. Ooh. Interesting. I'm thinking a Big Shield Gardener. That's what I'm thinking. No! Amazoness Tiger. Okay. Now we no longer have Jasmine's extra normal summon ability, where our life points are protected with Super Rush. And if there's a Sage, it forces the Super Rush. Swords, Woman, and do we have the Banish card? So we wanna protect Jasmine. That's who we like. And Super Rush, great against monotype decks. Earth. So Tiger is bye-bye. And we'll see if he just wants to go for damage. Okay, just wants to go for damage. Great. That's actually perfect. Shadow Game. Minus 200. So... Alright, Jasmine's done her job. We're not playing the Jasmine. We can Tribute and then Special. Tribute and then Special. Yeah, I like that. No, well... That's normal summon. Let's check the delay. Tribute. That. And this is why we play 3 Burgo. Because when it works, it really works. Okay. So not a Wall of the Daddy. Possibly an Econ. Let's pop the Rose Lover. Ooh. Ooh. Special summon the Bergamot, of course. And then that's what's gonna attack. Could be a Mirror Wall. Could be the Banish card. Could be the Ambush. Let's change phase into the battle. And attack into the Swords Woman. And this is going to reduce her life points by 900. Windstorm of Etiquette! Haven't seen that in a while. End the turn. Shadow Game. Okay, we need to get a move on this. Because if he has the Swords Woman, we're done. Of course he does. Alright, that's a good strat, actually. I like that lots. Harem not letting me forget where my true loyalties lie. So, this is a replay that I found to be interesting because it's my deck from today fighting my deck from the past. So, we're going first, no pauses. I'm just gonna let it, oh, we're gonna speed it up. We draw a Jasmine, an Aroma Garden, a Spell Absorbing Life, and a Chalice. So Jasmine gives us a draw, and then that lets us just immediately tribute for Bergamot, who we're going to play because we have the Spell Absorbing Life to quickly gain life points. It's like, you know, a mirror wall, especially for Aromages. And so here I try to do a thing with the Spell Absorbing Life and the Chalice. I get a little bit greedy. Burga tries to gain the extra LP off of the Spell Absorbing Life, but of course Chalice negates that effect. We set the protection. Big Burga at full strength. And then we're gonna get enemy. Oh no, but it's Tribute Take. Tribute Take the Ancient Gear box. For some reason he wants me in attack position still. Soldier ends the turn. We draw a Rosemary, and then so here, oh, the red and blue and the green, so beautiful. Rosemary switches Soldier into defense position. Big Burga gets huge, but you think you're so smart. We get the mirror wall, so we take damage. And Rosemary, Bergamot is just so massive that she gets the Pierce and the Destroy. Mirror wall keeps us low. Ancient Gear Golem coming out with that Ancient Gear Castle. Dude, he's so majestic. He's so bold and strong that we must make a gambit. So we can't surprise play. We can't surprise play the Super Rush Headlong, because then he'll just attack the other monster, and then we don't have any means of overcoming it through this mirror wall that he's still paying for. So that's why we're not going to save Aromage Bergamot. We're just going to take this fat hit, which we can do because we have all those life points. Aroma Garden is going to gain us more life points. Rosemary is going to switch the Golem to defense position. And we have the Jasmine. Oh, and this is just perfect. The dainty little Jasmine, well, tributes for a Bergamot. We're going to put the Super Rush onto the mirror-walled Rosemary. Gravity Blaster doesn't matter. Super Rush gets the Destroy, and we have, again, just precisely over, well, just a little bit over lethal. That's as good as I've got for Aromages. They really do struggle against the Harem, as they should. Regardless, thank you for watching.